Hello, and welcome to Quinn's Steeping Room. Today I'm brewing this delicious green tea from Bardo. It's some Enshi Green from this year's Spring Harvest 2026. I'm gonna be brewing it in my gaiwan, my lidded bowl. Got some boiling water out here. We're set. Smells so good. This gorgeous green tea, this Enshi Green. This is about how much I'm going to be brewing today. Yeah, just this beautiful small leaf. Start off with warming up my teaware. Warming up the gaiwan with some hot water. The Gung Dao Bay, the fairness pitcher. Warm up my teacups. And I warm up my gaiwan before I put in these leaves to kind of awaken the aroma and give it a good fresh smell. Oh, so umami smelling, like a fresh green forest, sweet hay. After setting my leaves in my warm gaiwan, I'm gonna go in with the first steeping. One of my favorite parts of brewing it in this type of way is watching these leaves uncurl. Little bubbles rise. These leaves start to dance. A fairly interactive way to brew this delicious green tea. I'll let it sit for right about 30 seconds for this first steeping. Set my gaiwan at an angle here. 3 points of contact at least. Have that angle set there. And that allows me to strain out the tea soup and keep any leaves from getting in there. This came out in a gorgeous clear liquor. I'm gonna put the first steeping in this first cup here so I can watch the progressive colors change through each steeping. Give some to the tea pet. Tastes so fresh. Like some sweet fruit. Really grassy. That lingering sweetness. Fresh cut grass. This tea almost tastes like a matcha. It is so yummy. It is so delicious. Second cup here. This is an awesome cup here I got at the Portland Tea Fest this year, 2026. And that is also where I picked up this tea from Bardo. This Enshi Green. And this is what it looks like after the first steep. This vibrant green. The leaves are just now kind of starting to open up. In my backyard today, cooling off. great day to brew some tea outside, get mindful, tap into the moment. Oh, this tea is so delicious. Going for a second steeping now. Not to disturb the leaves too much, just pouring gently. As if I were to splash it on your heart, it might produce a more bitter taste. You just want to be gentle with the leaves. Put back on the lid to this lidded bowl and let it cook here. Again, I would do about 30 seconds, maybe a little longer as it's the second steep. Get my angle. Into the fairness picture. I'll even turn my gaiwan the other way sometimes to get every last drop out, as I don't want my leaves to oversteep. Just gorgeous. Now these leaves are even opening up more as the more hot water touches them. I'm gonna pour the second steeping into this second cup here. And into my own personal cup. This second steep is now even more full of flavor, this mouthfeel. It's definitely given like this asparagus flavor, asparagus water. Like sweet cabbage, sweet broccoli. Green bean, sugar pea. Some edamame flavor. Still on the second steeping here. Now this green tea that I'm sipping on, as I mentioned before, it's from the year 2026. It was harvested this spring. This is my first time having a fresh spring tea. I'm drinking lots of green teas, but they were like the winter harvest, or they had already been stored for a year. And after speaking with the people at the Bardo stand, lovely, knowledgeable people, you want to drink tea within the first year of it being harvested, and it starts to lose its aroma afterwards. And I mean, this tea speaks to that on levels. It is so packed with smells, flavors. And the beautiful thing I like to remember as I sip on this luxurious plant is that it was growing all winter long. Up until spring, all the energy in it was being stored. It was growing slowly yet mighty, as tea trees grow very slow, and tea bushes, really slow growth. So these fresh spring teas are releasing all of that aroma, all of that intensity in this first picking. So it's really something special. I'm gonna steep this again. Got the fisheye lens on here. Check this out. Yeah, I love green tea. It is so not fussy. Brought out my boiling water here, boiled it inside to like a rolling boil, and then brought it out here, and it's been gradually cooling down. As green tea, we don't want to do completely boiling water. You want it to be a little under temp. So it's really nice here. I can kind of be flexible with that water temperature out here. I don't need to hit it with boiling each time. This is that third steeping. The leaves are really opening up now. This gorgeous, vibrant color. Fourth steeping here. Delicious. That sweetness is more pronounced now, and the vegetal flavor is kind of fading away. Might have something to do as my water's cooling off now gradually. It's definitely cooling off my body as well, which is an amazing part of the green tea experience. This Enshi Green Tea is doing the job, keeping me from sweating, keeping me cooled down. It's so good. And as I sip this tea, I like to practice gratitude, remembering this grew across the world. Someone handpicked it, processed it, packaged it, shipped it, and it was sold, and now I'm able to enjoy it in however style I like. It's a really special experience for me drinking this leaf. Take my lid off of my gaiwan for the fourth steeping. These leaves are able to fully expand in this gaiwan. A beautiful sight to see. Been letting this fourth steeping sit for about 1.5 minutes now, which is definitely ample time for this green tea. And from the beginning of our session, we have the first steep, the second, the third, and now the fourth. And we can see it's a little lighter here. It progressively gets darker, which is a fun visual aspect of steeping tea in this style with many steeps. They each look and taste a little different. Yeah, the tea's definitely mellowing out here now at the fourth steep. Green teas, we typically can't steep them as long as, say, an oolong tea or a black tea or a white tea. Green teas, the peak's usually about the second or third steep. Oh, but I'm still loving this flavor. The effects, feeling a little tea drunk, all the L-theanine rushing to my brain, all the relaxing compounds that make up this tea, and the health benefits, all the antioxidants which help fight cancer. Green tea is a staple in my pantry, and I highly recommend this green tea from Bardo. This Enshi Green. Now with this cooled off tea, perfect opportunity to raise my tea pet into this waste bowl, we call it, where I can just dump tea that I'm not gonna drink, leaves that I'm no longer gonna drink, and I get to show off this beautiful bowl I got from the thrift store as well. Some beautiful Chinese pottery where the light still shines through these little holes here. Oh, sorry buddy. One of my favorite things to observe is what once was this, the dried leaf we started with, is now this, all opened up. Here's a better look at it. The tea we started with, this Enshi Green, these small little dark green curls, to now the brewed tea. Truly a beautiful sight to behold, with brewing tea, getting to watch the leaves uncurl. Into something beautiful and different each time. Definitely a big treat when we have these really small leaves. Funny, as I drink more tea, he gets to swim in it more. Fifth steeping at a lower temp here. This tea is coming to an end of the session. You can just see now how much clearer this tea is, losing its vibrancy that it initially had in the beginning, which I still love drinking for the health benefits, the light flavor, and for the joy of just brewing and pouring tea. We made it here to the end of this video. Thanks for sticking around, watching this tea review / tea session of this beautiful tea from Bardo. It's 2026 Enshi Green. It is making me feel oh so good. A beautiful lunchtime break. And now I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my beautiful Portland summer day. Cheers.